what's up guys, Banks here. For today's video, I will be sharing with you my first year of senior high school experience in DLSMHSI. For some of you who may not know what DLSMHSI stands for, well, it stands for De La Salle Medical Health and Sciences Institute. This institution offers three major services, namely the DLSUNC or the De La Salle University Medical Center. As a tertiary level hospital, we offer varying medical and surgical treatments for patients. They are yet one of the most active hospitals in the Philippines as they were certified to be a COVID-19 facility according to the DOH. The second service that this institution offers is the Angelique Medical Research, which is DLSMHSI's site for research conduction for medical and healthcare studies. The third service that they offer is the institution from which I belong, the DLSMHSI SHS Special Health Sciences Senior High School. The reason why I chose this school is first and foremost, I know that this school best fits my chosen career path. As a child, I've always dreamt to be in the medical field, and I think it is because of familial influence since majority of my family is in the medical field. That is why I chose DLSMHSI, for I know that this school will mold me to future difficulties with regards to medical school. During my early years here in DLSMHSI, I've seen and I've felt that this school contributed a lot to my growth, specifically on how I handle things and manage my time. Based on my experience, what makes DLSMHSI an effective school is their academic scheme and academic approach, where the curriculum of this school is mainly designed to prepare us students for health sciences studies. As DLSMHSI offer only in medical programs, our senior high school department has a very unique subjects which prepares us become future medical students or professionals. By unique subjects, I mean they offer subjects that not any other school can offer. One good example would be Foundations to Healthcare and Foundations to Human Anatomy and Physiology. Foundations to Healthcare was taught to us on our first year of senior high school in HSI. To be specific, it taught us some medical terminologies, abbreviations, practices, and technicalities. It's more concentrated on practicality. As early as grade 11 year, we were grounded to how medical practitioners work on the medical field. We must acquire some values and practices that will be a good reference for us in the future. Another unique subject would be the Foundations to Human Anatomy and Physiology, which is for grade 12 students. In this subject, we are taught of the basic terminologies directed to the different parts of the body. We tackled the gross and microscopic anatomy, the different body system, and the underlying organ alongside with its functions, individually and collaboratively. We also have another special or unique subject which engages us to our future college courses. Our health work immersion, which gives us a glimpse of every colleges. We are given the chance to experience how it is to be in that specific field. This involves different colleges. As a senior high school student, we are taught as if we really are in that college already. Although we are only taught of the basics first, our experience and some knowledge is not far from that of the college. It is slightly analogous to what you are going to experience in the college of your choice. On our second term, we were required to choose which specific college would we want to learn more about, like the College of Pharmacy, Nursing, Medical Imaging and Therapy, Medical Laboratory Science, Rehabilitation Sciences, and Humanities and Sciences. Through these experiences, this helps us build a more concrete mind to what we really aspire to be. It paves the way for us to become a medical practitioner in the future. Another advantage which undeniably made a lot of us decide to be in the STEM field, specifically in HSI, is that we do not have any calculus-based subjects. So if you are in a love-hate relationship with calculus or math and you're more of a science person, well, this school is the perfect place for your growth. Undeniably, it was a tough process, especially if you're like me, if you're a procrastinator. Yes, I am a procrastinator. This is one of my setbacks that I needed to overcome. It didn't help me quite much, and I think whether you like it or not, DLSMHSI will pull you out of that comfort zone. So now I am going to share to you guys some tips that helped me or go through my early years in the DLSMHSI and some of the things I love most about HSI. First things first, having friends that I know I can rely to is one of the factors which made me survive my grade 11 year. I suggest you find friends that you know would influence you effectively and positively. They will serve as your support system all throughout the school year. And I think it is more motivating to go through the struggles ahead when you know that there is someone who's fighting the struggles with you. Second tip is that you must know the system of grading works, like first subject and the overall. Especially if you're aiming to be in the dean's list, for you to be a honor student, you must maintain at least 85 for each subject. That is the bare minimum as a dean's lister. And then for the average, overall average, you must have 90%. But of course, if you want to be in higher or highest, well then there's higher way. But of course, you can do it if you want to. My third tip is do not be too harsh to yourself. Do not overwork yourself, girl. You deserve rest. It helps a lot all throughout the process of surviving the grade 11 year. Think of the things or your shortcomings and change it. You must be aware of what you are doing, how it affects you holistically or your overall health or wellness. Fourth tip, in connection to what I said earlier about giving yourself time to relax and not to be harsh to yourself, well, is to socialize and do things that you love most. This will serve as your stress reliever, or at least for a moment you can have that feeling of ease, or you won't feel that much pressure and stress. Give yourself time to focus on you. My fifth tip is one of the things that I did practically. The tip I'm going to share to you is what every teacher loves the most. You must be always punctual. Like when you have something to do, always do it before the due date. Always be ready for the actual date of due date, or even better if you pass it or submit it earlier. I think the reason why teachers love it the most is that they can see their students value the subject, and it reflects that you value the teachers or the teacher as well. I highly recommend you joining organizations such as the Student Council, Euphoria and Himig Shensha for singing, Sawbones for dancing, Technosators for robotics, Sigabo for theater arts, peer facilitators for counseling, the Lasallian Medic Society or the Red Cross Youth if you're down for humanitarian activities, Lasallian Youth Corps if you want to further strengthen your values. Also, the new organization, as far as I know and as far as I'm concerned, the Cognitio Agham if you're really into science or if you're a science wizard. Speaking from my experience, I believe that these organizations will help you with your growth, especially on handling tasks and time management. You really do benefit from it. Like you're able to do things you love. At the same time, you're able to develop that talent or skill that you have. Now, I'll be sharing with you the things I love most about DLSMHSI. The first thing I love the most as a foodie lover, I love how accessible the food stores are, especially during the physical class. Our food chains like McDonald's, Starbucks, Yellow Cab, 7-Eleven, Mini Stop, and Kenny Rogers, yes, which offers a great discount for students from DLSMHSI. And of course, every Crusaders go-to store wouldn't miss out, certs. Another thing I love most about this school is their high-end facilities, which promotes effective learning. The teachers, I must say, they are top tiers. Like every time or each time they teach, you can feel the connection. You can feel that they fully understand the knowledge that they are rendering. You can feel that they are not teaching solely for the purpose of teaching. Speaking of technology and quality education, these are two factors that HSI didn't really miss out. Even before the pandemic started, we were already immersed to online class at least once a week. We're required to have an iPad that comes in handy as school files like handouts and PPTs that we can annotate or store here, and it is solely used for educational purposes within the school premises. I think the practice of at least immersing ourselves once a week with online class is what made it easier for us to cope with the online class during the pandemic, since we already had a platform ready for us and we know how to maneuver that platform given by the institution. Also, we have educators who are flexible enough with their approaches. They are professionals in ensuring we get that quality education that we deserve. But of course, even though our institution were able to cope up with this situation, we cannot deny that there are a lot of issues that every students are facing, maybe because of their environment, maybe because of the internet connection. We actually never know, but what's more important is that we are all compromising. We are all doing our best in ensuring that we get that quality education that we deserve. Aside from the things I love most about DLSMHSI, I am going to share to you one fact. DLSMHSI offers a lot of different scholarships like academic scholarship, service scholarships, and many more. So if you guys want to be a scholar in this institution, then you might as well give it a try. I will be linking it down below, so go ahead and check it out. So that is guys for today. Thank you guys for watching. You mean a lot to me if you reach this end part of the video. Stay healthy, stay hydrated, and stay sanitized.